Okay, so here we're going to look how to set up a Playtron synth with Max MSP and Ableton. We created a subpatch. A subpatch is like a small patch that we can open by clicking on it. So those are the inputs. We have a load bank here. The load bank is used to basically say that when you open the patch, you're going to select the touch me for the input in MIDI in. MIDI in is the object that basically processes the input. Then you have MIDI parse, which basically processes the MIDI into multiple informations. And we're going to use the velocity and the node here. We're going to unpack the velocity and the node into two values so we can, if we want to later on, we can modify them, like modify the scale, modify the velocity of the nodes. And then we're going to pack them again in order to send them into an object called MIDI format, which is basically going to process the MIDI and allow us to send it back into Ableton. So we're sending it into Ableton in this other subpatch, which is using an object called MIDI out, and we're doing the same as before. We're loading the loop MIDI ports into the outputs, so we don't have to select it every time we open the patch. Back into Ableton, this is what it looks like. We're selecting loop MIDI port that we're using as output, and here you can see the signal, and if you put a synth there, you're going to have a sound. I chose a terrible synth, so the sound isn't great. Then if you want to use it but stay into Max MSP, you're going to have to use a synth that's provided by Max MSP or one of your plugins. And here you see I'm putting directly the node and velocity into the input of this synth. And you're going to have to use an SDAC to have a sound output. You can see the values are changing as I'm using the touch me.